What's going on, IndyCar Diecast collectors? This is OBB, the Diecast news guy, and today I'm going to bring you guys with another IndyCar Diecast review. One I've been waiting to do for quite a while, but I had to get a special someone on here because otherwise he probably would have kicked my forehead on Skype. We are going to be reviewing a very special car, but first I got to introduce the fucker who's going to be reviewing this car with me. He is a big fan of this driver and this team for IndyCar. This is the Ganassi fan himself, guys, Derek Lewis.
Well, I'll probably end up kicking his forehead anyway. He had me on, but all right, let's do this.
Oh, Christly Almighty! That's in my forehead is already bigger enough. But today these two Joe Schmoes are we're going to be reviewing the Felix Rosenqvist 2020 NTT data. Chevrolet Dallara for the iconic Chip Ganassi racing team. Did I say racing? Holy crap! This is already turning into a horrible diecast review. I guess I'll start speaking Swedish now, like Felix. Oh Lord!
Come on.
But I mean, in all seriousness, guys, I mean, this is a beautiful looking diecast, guys, and so cool. We got also a 1/18 scale version of this car, which I wonder who has that car. Maybe the fucker I'm talking to. Or Rob too. I mean, God, that guy is like such an IndyCar hoarder. It's nothing. Just kidding. But loving the packaging on this, guys. I mean, it's pretty basic, but as you guys know me, digging the packaging. I'm glad they add a lot more personality to the packaging this year, because you know that's how drivers get recognized. And there's
still warming up to the face shot.
It can't be worse than willpower.
I didn't get that one. So
oh Lord. But anyways, I mean, enough of us being a bunch of dirty whiners like Willpower will say. We're going to unbox this bad boy and let's take a close look at the Felix Rosenqvist 164 for 2020. And now we got this beautiful looking diecast salvage box. But before we get things started, Lewis, you know what we got to do before we show the diecast? We got to show the little trading card. I mean, look at little Felix's face right there. I mean, quite a happy sucker right there. But really cool. I mean, he should be happy because guess what? He is finally a winner in the NTT IndyCar series. I mean, about damn time, guys. This guy was so close to winning many races last year, especially that Mid-Ohio race. I mean, I thought he had that race won, but you know, the GOAT unfortunately got to him. And of course, he almost won the Texas race too. I mean, man, this guy really has a bright future for Chip. And finally, he prevailed it off, guys, and won later this year, guys, in Road America. So that was just freaking awesome by Felix Rosenqvist. I mean, by the way, those Road America's races were awesome, and me and Bray State 2011 are already confirming. After the Indy 500, we are going straight up to Wisconsin and watch that Road America race, because that was some entertaining racing at its finest. I mean, I'm sure you got to agree with me on that, Lewis.
Oh, yes. No bias. Just because
no bias.
Drivers won, but the racing was really awesome.
No bias, because, Ganassi won the first 4 races, but guess what? Penske's got 2 now, so we're halfway there.
Ooh.
Oh Lord, as I can already see, we do got some flaws in the Greenlight car. We do got a little paint chip on the Powered by Honda logo where the O is, so that is pretty unfortunate right there by Greenlight. But I'm really loving this livery, guys. I mean, usually black liveries are kind of plain Jane, but this one really works well, especially with this very cool blue outline that we got. I mean, very different, guys, and I don't know what we got like right here going on. It looks like fibers or fiber optics or something. I mean, that is pretty cool that we got right there on the side pods. And of course, the aero screen. I mean, the thing that, practically did its justice at the Iowa races, especially that first Iowa race. But anyways, enough of me just showing you guys this diecast. I got to ask the Ganassi fan himself what he thinks about this car, because, I mean, heck, this guy does have the 118 after all, so something tells me he's a big fan of this car.
I love this one. Definitely a big difference from last year. I gave it the nickname the Stealth Ship just because.
The Stealth Ship?
The Stealth Ship.
Stealth. Oh, yeah, I get it. I was like, wait, what he said? Oh, I get it, because it's stealthy. I like that. Yes. Lewis. Usually you say a lot of stupid shit, but that actually is pretty good.
Wow.
I guess roasting night has started for you. Speaking of roasting, the decal quality looks pretty off on this. Whoa, the outline is a little off-centered. With the blue outline on the 10 is a little off-centered, so that's nice job there, Greenlight. I mean, as if you can't get one entity data logo right. I mean, let's play a game. How many entity data logos can we find on this car? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm this fucking bored. 11. I think 12, if I counted right. Oh, wait, or 13? I already lost count. God damn it.
Oh, wow.
Lewis might have to evaluate me after this review. Be like, all right, let's see if you're right, forehead. But I definitely agree with Lewis on this. I mean, when they first announced it, when they first showed this, I was like, I don't know about this. I really like last year's, because last year's kind of had that nice matte finish to it, like all the other Ganassi cars have, especially for the NASCARs. But this one works really well. Speaking of last year's, guess what? We got last year's right here as we're doing the side-by-side comparison. So as you guys can tell, unless you're colorblind, no offense, these diecasts are very different. The aeroscreen, of course, is different. The livery is different. Everything about this diecast is practically different, and I think that is a good reason you guys should pick this up. Even though I think last year's car is starting to dry up a little bit, so get it while you can. I believe this one's starting to sell pretty well. I mean, it should start selling well since, he finally won a race. But really awesome looking diecast, guys. I will admit it. And hopefully, we're going to see Rosenqvist win a few more races this year, because it looks like Chip Ganassi is definitely the team to beat for this year. God, I just wish they made a Marcus Ericsson car. I mean, hopefully we'll get lucky if he wins the 500. I know, what's up with that? I mean, heck, we need that chocolate car so I could just, talk to Lewis about chocolate, like the SpongeBob episode. Chocolate. Oh, Lord. Hopefully he finishes in the podium at the 500. That'd be cool.
That's what I was just going to say.
But, Lewis, any final thoughts about this diecast? As we're probably going to wrap up. This is actually going to be a pretty short review. Any final thoughts about this diecast? Because I have to admit, this is definitely a diecast I would recommend if you guys are starting out your IndyCar 2020 collection.
Yep. Go get this car on with the Scott Dixon.
I mean, the Ganassi fan said it himself. So, comment, like, subscribe, guys. This has been OBB, the Diecast News Guy. Thanks for watching this Diecast review of the 2020 Felix Rosenqvist Chevrolet Dallara for Chip Ganassi Racing. And if you guys enjoyed what you like, I mean, what the hell are you waiting for? If you guys haven't subscribed already, like and subscribe already, because, heck, I'll do more of this shit in the future with this SOB. So, but anyways, this is myself and Mr. Lewis as we're signing off for now. And hopefully we'll do some more Diecast reviews in the not-so-distant future. So, toodaloo, everybody.